Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Allie and this is Allie G Reads. I'm a miserable bitch this week, like so beyond miserable. So I decided to talk about some of my unpopular book opinions because I just don't care. I want to talk about books because it makes me happy. So I'm hoping that I can get some laughs in and all that fun stuff, but for the most part I just had a shit week. I just want to talk about books and just hope for the best. So this is the unpopular book opinions tag. I don't know who originated it, but I saw it on Murphy Nepier's channel and I decided to just do it. So I'm going to talk about some unpopular opinions because I think every book opinion I have is quite unpopular. I tend not to like popular books at all, so sorry. I didn't even care today. Like my wire is just hanging. Like I didn't even tuck it under my clothes. Like I just don't fucking care. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first question is a popular book or series you didn't like. There's so many. Like so many. The one though that I think is like one of the most controversial opinions I have, A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. I fucking hate this book. I hate it so much. I might do a reread so I can do a deep dive into why I hate it so much, but the masses generally like this book. I don't know why. I think it's incredibly problematic. I think it's it's like torture porn. Like you're just reading this woman torture her characters emotionally and it makes everybody cry, and there's this hype around like, oh, if nothing makes you cry, this book will make you cry. I didn't fucking cry. I just hated it. So I might dive into it further at another time, but I don't like this book at all, and I don't get the hype around it, and yeah. Sorry, not sorry. The second question is a popular book series you love, book or series, sorry, you love that everybody else hates. Don't come for me. Dan Brown's books, or the Robert Langdon series, I guess. I love these books and everybody hates them. I don't know why everybody hates them. I mean, so what? To me, these are like super fun reads. I love the history they incorporate. I love the locations in Europe that they talk about. I love the art that they talk about and art history and like solving puzzles and code breaking, and I like all that shit. So I like these books a lot, and people hate on them, but whatever. These are like, I read these fast. These are fun for me, and yeah, don't come for me. I like them a lot. Actually, I never really finished Origin. Da Vinci Code is still my favorite. I read this book in 3 hours. I like dove through this book. I don't care what you have to say about the controversy. Like, people nitpick so much about, you know, like the things he said, but I really don't think it's that terrible. I think it's just fun, and like he's not the first person to say a lot of these things, and whatever. Like I like the setting in the Louvre. I like the mystery around Da Vinci, and yeah, so I like this one the best, I think. But Inferno has an incredibly good twist ending that you like. It's so good. I like this one too, but I think Da Vinci Code's still my favorite. And again, hate on me all you want, but like they're fun books and I like them, so whatever. The third question is a love triangle where the main character ended up with the person you didn't want. I don't read books of love triangles, so I don't have one. I literally, like, if I read the back of a book and it says something about, oh, 2 men and blah, 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 and or 2 women and he doesn't know who to choose, I would just won't read it. I don't care. I don't like it. Doesn't interest me. Sorry. It's not my thing. The fourth is A popular genre you hardly reach for. There's a few, sci-fi being one. I don't really like. I've read it. I just don't normally go to that section or gravitate towards those books unless there's some like hype around it or something that makes me interested in reading it. Fantasy, same thing. Like I don't normally gravitate towards that. And same with, excuse me, young adult teen. I've been trying to read more lately, and I will read some, like to try to, keep an open mind. But for the most part, I just bypass those sections completely. They're not for me. I just don't gravitate towards them. I don't tend to like them, and feel like I'm pretty, like aware of what I like and don't like in books, and it doesn't make me want to venture out too much more. Number 5 is a popular or beloved character you don't like. Again, quite a bit. I hate Holden Caulfield from A Catcher in the Rye. I fucking hate that guy. Like, I hate the whole book. He's just a whiny brat, and the angsty teen thing. Like, I get it. We were all angsty teens. Like, I was an emo kid. I get it. Like, at the same time, I just like to read him just talk and talk and talk and talk. I hate him. I'm sure there's more. There's got to be a lot more that I don't like, but I can't think of any right now. Holden was the first one that came to mind, so I'm sticking with him. Popular author you can't get into. Again, a lot. Lisa Jewell being one of them. I've tried 2 of her books. And then I tried one called The Girls in the Garden, and all I think of is that scene from Shaun of the Dead. There's a girl in the garden.
There's a girl in the garden. What? In the garden, there is a girl.
I can't get past it. So I couldn't even get through it. I tried 2. I tried The Family Upstairs, and I tried something, She Was Gone, something. I'll put the cover here because I don't know. I didn't like the twists. I didn't like the books at all. I didn't like her writing style. She's super popular as far as thriller genres, and I know a lot of people really like them. It's just, I don't really care. Same with Ruth Ware. I just can't get into her. I just don't. I don't like her stuff, and I find she just drags and drags and drags and drags. And again, I'm just not for that kind of style. And I didn't like even her most popular ones. AJ Finn, he's just a fucking asshole. Fuck that guy. I won't read his books. That's his pseudonym, but he's a chronic liar, and he's like climbed his way to the top by lying about like a tragic path. He's just a shit person. He's just a shithead. So I won't read anything that he touches. J.K. Rowling as well. Fuck her. I never really was into Harry Potter before her being a transphobe came out. I never could get into the books. I could barely finish the movies, and the only reason I watched the movies was because I love Ralph Fiennes and he was playing Voldemort. That's all I cared about. But I won't read her shit either. So there's quite a few for different reasons, but there was a few. Number 7 is a popular trope you're tired of seeing. So many. I hate love triangles. I hate in romance books how it's usually based on like 2 characters not talking to each other. Like, just fucking talk to each other. Just communicate. I mean, the whole book wouldn't happen if they didn't have that element in it, but that element seems to carry through in romance books, and I just don't like that. Like the lack of communication. I also don't like The Chosen One. Oh my God, there's so many. Those are a few I can think of, but there's so many more. I think tropes are just like a very convenient. When you use a trope, though, it seems like you've read one, you've read them all. And that's what sucks about using tropes the most, because it doesn't make for like a unique storytelling experience. So, and I would prefer some off the wall crazy book than something I've read 10 times over. So Twilight and the Trope is the evil daughter trope. I kind of went on about it in my last wrap up when I read The Push. I'm so fucking tired of reading books about evil daughters and the evil child thing, and I just am sick of it. I think there's one really good classic and there's another decent one, but now it's kind of becoming overdone and I'm sick of it, so I don't want to read any more evil child books, so just had to throw that in there. Number 8 is the popular series you have no interest in reading. Harry Potter, Twilight. I might read I have Twilight. I got it for free and I feel like maybe I'll read it, but I really don't have an interest in it. I might do it for content. I'm struggling through the 50 Shades of Grey series and I wish I didn't pick it up. I don't know. I might not read Sarah J Maas. Like, I have no interest in reading these 8-book fucking teen series. That's I just don't care. I probably won't finish Game of Thrones. I started it, but the way he's delaying this is just ridiculous at this point. It's so ridiculous. Those books are never going to get finished. Let's just be honest. He's never finishing those fucking books. Yeah. So I think that about covers it. I'm sure if I was in a bookstore right now and I was wandering through and I would be no. So I realize I'm not a fan of series. This is what it comes down to. I'd rather read a standalone book anytime. And number 9 is a movie or TV adaptation that's better than the book. You know what? I like Game of Thrones, so I don't give a flying fuck what people complain about saying the books are better. I found the books just kind of dragged on. I get that there was differences, and I get why the writers made their own difference. And people were mad about the ending, not remembering that the author told the showrunners what the ending would be. It was his ending. And of course, now that so many people hated the ending, he's never going to release the rest of those books because now he's got to rewrite the whole fucking thing. And he said, I won't, I didn't expect the show to surpass me. Well, I don't know how you didn't expect the show to surpass you. You don't fucking finish anything. It's been 10 years since the last book came out, and you're telling me there's 3 more? Whatever. You know what? I also didn't like Little Women as a book, but I really liked the Greta Gerwig movie. I thought it was so good. I thought it was so well done. And she really cut to the point of it and made it really fun. And I loved it. I really liked that movie. It surprised the hell out of me. So, but the book just kind of was especially because it's kind of meant for younger women, kids, young girls. It's just not for me. It's just not my favorite. So I'd recommend that movie any day though. I love that movie. And that's it. That's just my ranting and raving and just had to get things off my chest and talk about it. I love talking about books any day, and it felt good to get ready today and put a face on and do something different, and just a nice way to kind of round out the week. So that's it. If you want to see more, I do have lots more planned. Please comment, and subscribe, and tell me your unpopular book opinions. Respectfully, if you agree or disagree with me, please. Thanks again for watching, and I don't have an exit. Bye.